Welcome back to Sajin YouTube channel. So we are coming close for the Last of Us on PC release, which is set for March 20th, around the same time when Resident Evil 4 remake is going to be launched. And Resident Evil 4 remake will have more gravitas towards it, but there will be people who are excited about Last of Us because the Last of Us TV series is also ending around the same point. So basically, they can see it, and there's too many zombie games available by that time because Resident Evil 4, it's pretty nice, and everybody likes The Last of Us. So basically, you're getting something to build towards. But Sony has given us some system requirements for the game, which is truly insane. They give us all the tiers of the system requirement, which are 5 tiers of system requirements from 720p to up to 4K. As long as you want to play it on 4K, you need a BFI system, which we all know. Like you technically need a BFI system to play 4K gaming as of now, like RTX 3090 or 4090. Though 3090 is also not that powerful enough, but this was a pre- pretty old game, so it might be able to play it. And it was remastered for PlayStation 5 last year, and now it's back on PC, and it's coming on March 28th. So why don't we just talk about the system requirements, which which you can see, which will be seen on the screen in some time. But the system requirements are pretty tame compared to for the minimum system requirement. The CPU requirement is pretty low. It's I think Ivy Bridge or something like that. It's pretty low end system requirements, but for the RAM requirements, it's pretty insane. So you need more RAM but less system resources, which is a weird thing to see. But yeah, it is coming to PC this March. So let's just see what are the system requirements for this most awaited game. And it's a port made from the same studio which made the port. But yeah, 720p at 30 frames per second for minimum. You need Ryzen 5 1500X or i7 4700K 4770K AMD Radeon RX 474 GB Radeon RX 6500 XT or NVIDIA GTX 9670 or 1050 Ti 16 GB of RAM. For recommended at 1080p 60 frames per second, you need Ryzen 5 3600 or Intel Core i7 8700, Radeon RX 5700 XT or 6600 XT, 2070 Super or 3060 Super 16 GB of RAM. For performance 1440p at 60, you need Ryzen 5 5600X, i7 9700K, RX 6750 XT or 2080 Ti, 32 GB of RAM at 4K 60 frames. You need Ryzen 9 5900X, Core i5 12600K 7900 XTX or RTX 4080 or 32 GB RAM. Like we know, 32 GB RAM will become norm for 4K gaming as of now. 4K, or you need like ultra frames or something like that. But the system requirements are pretty high for GPU because it's RTX 4080 or RX 7900 XTX, which is pretty insane GPUs. These are current gen GPUs for 4K, and which is to be expected because 3090 is not able to keep up as of now with the current CPUs and the load of gaming. So yeah, for the GPU requirement, it's pretty insane, but for CPU requirement, it's pretty tame. Like for minimum, you need 4770K, which is like a pretty old generation of GPU. And also on CPU and also on Greenman Gaming, you can get the $60 game for 49.79, which is also a good deal. If you want to buy it for cheap, it's a standard edition, and you can get it for pretty cheap compared to what you need to pay, because this game was launched back in 2013 and it's now been remastered and remastered and remastered. But yeah, on Greenman Gaming you can get it for pretty cheap, which is 49.79 for $60, which is a nice deal to see. 49.79 for 17% off for standard edition. You can get digital deluxe edition also pretty cheap on on Greenman Gaming. So yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the thing going on? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.